The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of stalkradio.net.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STIM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Well, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerkin, pass me the duct tape, motherfucker. Wait a minute. What are you doing? All right, tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire. I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. STIM Radio fam. They ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a bass said. So if you're mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that hurts.
Alright, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Humvee.
And I'm G.J. Jerkman.
And Humvee is our eye candy for tonight.
She's eye candy.
Yeah.
And if Motors is watching, now you can stare at her boobs all you want and we can't tell you're doing it.
And get your jackets on in the comfort of your own home, man. Isn't that great? So now I'll get a text at some point, I'm sure.
Fuck you, Jerkman.
You can't say fuck you. He was staring at me that whole night.
See, and she's calling you out on this one, Motors. So can't say
It's
fuck
okay.
you
Wear
to
the
me.
low-cut shirt for you today, Motors.
Well, see, look at that. She said, I'm going to get on a film. I know Motors is going to watch tonight. I got to show him cleavage.
There we go. Cleveland.
What's wrong with cleavage?
Yeah. Oh, I have nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, show
Apparently.
all you
Nothing
want.
wrong.
Show all you want. They won't block your
Well,
account.
not all, because
Yeah, it's true. They'll block your account or some weird shit like that.
You just
Yeah.
don't show nipple. That's all.
So
just
I-
not nipple.
So I was supposed to have an interview on tonight, but well,
You do.
I'm actually
Humvee now.
Humvee's the new
Yeah,
interview.
you're interviewing her.
Yo. So, no, you know what happened, though? I'm not going to blame the person. I'm not going to blame the person that was supposed to come on. It's the publicist.
So you're nailing the publicist with this one.
Well, yeah, because they were the one I spoke to. I never even spoke to the artist person, whatever. And they said, "Oh yeah, man, I'll let's do it Tuesday or Wednesday." And I said, "Okay, man, well, let me know." So then I called yesterday, got a voicemail, left a message, and didn't hear a thing back. It's like, all right, dude, well, at least get back to me, communicate, But I'm not gonna go full balls to the wall yet.
So you're not nailing them right.
not nailing them yet. I'm gonna give him another chance. But now,
So had you talked to the artist, would you have nailed him then?
Well, if the artist, bitched up and just didn't call in, no call, no show.
Because we still can't say who it is.
No, I don't want to say
It's
who
a
it is.
big
yet.
singer from the 90s.
Yeah. Somebody who you guys would be like, oh, damn.
How would he get him?
Yeah, exactly.
Must like men that look like penises.
Well, actually, it's probably just, I don't know.
Hope he's not listening.
I don't know
As
if
he does like men that look like penises.
I guess.
If he does, he might be like, yes, I just love it.
No, I don't think he does. He didn't seem like the type
You
of
should wear your tan polo, then it looks like foreskin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it actually does. I mean, tonight you're kind of blending a little bit, but you would
okay.
look like maybe a Jewish penis
I
tonight.
don't even know what, I don't even know which one is my tan polo. So,
You don't know?
No, you'd have to show it to me.
Next time you wear it in, we will let you know,
Okay,
and
tell
then
me.
that way you can mark it.
Yeah, there we go, so I'll know.
Yeah, just put a little tag on the inside, and then he'll know.
Or if you ever say wear your tan polo, at least, because I'll know it by the feel,
So you know all your clothes by the feel.
Pretty much.
So you can tell your underwear by the feel, or are they just pretty much all the same?
Nah, they're pretty much all the same. I have two kinds of boxers that I wear. And
What about your socks?
Socks pretty much. Well, the socks, they feel the same pretty much, but I know how to match them up because they feel, identical.
So you've never mismatched your socks?
Actually, one time I did. One time I did when I got some newer socks. That's the time when John Lindquist goes,
I remember
is
that
a
day.
fashion statement? You're wearing 2 different kinds of socks?
Brother, I haven't heard his voice now. I can't mimic him that great anymore. I haven't heard him for a long time.
Hey, what's going on?
George.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw him last week. So, he came up and he was like...
You told him I said hi, right?
I did. I always do. And he's like, yeah, how many
Tell
kids...
George I said hello.
How many kids does George have? Like
27.
30?
Or you
50.
off? 50? Damn.
That's a lot of nuts.
I was busy.
A lot of nuts to
Don't
bust.
even, at my age, I don't even remember it anymore.
So you know what? Okay, G Motors is waiting for something specific, so I better get to
Motors is waiting for something specific.
Yeah,
I think he might be a little distracted.
Yeah, right now he's checking out cleavage. He doesn't
so he
care
doesn't
anything
care
you've
what
got
it
to
is.
say.
Yeah,
What we're
because
gonna
now
talk
he's
about-
got nobody to call him out because he can look all he wants.
He's probably right up to the screen, like, trying to get every pixel high in his... Damn, he can't get it sucked into his
Do
head.
full screen and zoom in.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's-
zoom in.
maybe
Zoom in,
he's,
Motors.
Getting his jackums on. I don't know.
Motors, you home jacking off to her cleavage? That would just be weird.
Hey, he may be doing that. I mean, he's a man. He's entitled to his jackums. So, like...
It's my damn girlfriend. Why would he want to jack
So?
off to her boobs at the house? That's just weird.
That's what I'd be doing.
Would you?
If I was a guy.
You'd be,
if I was a
you'd
guy,
be jacking off the feet, not boobs.
Well, yeah, feet. But, if you're talking about feet, obviously I'm going to,
Wait a minute. So if I've ever done a show and you were listening to it, you would start jacking off if I start talking about feet?
If you talked about her feet, yeah, I might.
You are a sick son of a bitch.
I'm good.
So my voice talking about her feet could do it for you.
Well, because I'm sure she would be talking with you.
I'm playing with her feet right now. She just lifted one up for me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
No, she's teasing though. She did lift him up.
So
pulled it away real quick.
So here we go. So just to bring you up to speed, Humvee, what's going on. G Motors has an ex-friend who I think may be in love with him.
Wait till you hear this story.
Is it male or female?
He's a man.
Oh, it's a guy.
He's a man.
I'm going to show her the picture of him too.
Oh, yeah.
Where did I find that out again?
You went to that post about where I was talking about
That's
the
right,
TV.
on your regular page.
Right, on my
I'll
regular
find it.
page.
I'll show you this guy.
And he basically every time has to always mention G Motors and everything. Every time he comments, it's always got to bring him up. So finally, G Motors gave me the green light to tell him why he won't talk to him anymore. So I did. I said, hey man, do you understand why G Motors won't talk to you anymore? I said, when you were out here, you pretty much irritated the shit out of everybody. You irritated G Motors. You irritated his mom. You came over to our apartment. You irritated the shit out of us. And he wrote back and he said, well, when we were in school, I lent him $300, which he never paid a penny of it back.
Let's
to me.
clarify on how long ago this was.
This is like
before I was born.
Oh yeah, it was 1982.
Yeah, I wasn't born until 86.
So
don't say that shit.
Why?
Wow.
Why?
Because Jerkman and his age, he's conscious, So anyway,
Wait till you see this guy.
So the guy says, well, he's owed me $300. He's never paid it back. Now I'm coming down to collect.
So whose ass do I need to whoop?
And well, that's it. And
You might not want to whoop this guy's ass because
you might get a gay bashing charge lodged against you.
Yeah, I'll show you here.
So anyway, then he keeps going on this whole thing about, yeah, I'm coming down there.
He's so flaming.
I'm gonna. Oh, did you just see him?
Yeah.
Doesn't he look psycho though?
What is he? Yeah.
Look at his one eye goes off the other side.
It's
He's
called
got
a
that.
lazy eye.
Yeah, well, he's probably got a lazy penis too, but Motors will find that out whether it's true or not.
So what does he look like? What's your first thought? Is a total flamer?
You can see he actually has implants. His hair.
Yeah.
Oh, hair transplants?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's-
can
that's-
tell.
Yeah.
Oh wow, damn! So he must have lost some hair.
He looks but come on, doesn't he really look kind of psycho-ish?
Yeah, it looks like he's got some psycho tendencies.
Yeah.
I would know.
Yeah, of all people.
Yeah, you would know psychos, right?
Right? I know plenty.
Well, then recently, so he's been going back and forth. Well, he wrote me Monday and said, okay, I've got my flight booked for February 5th. I'm coming in around lunchtime. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Why would he give you a specific of lunchtime?
Well, that's it. I was like, what's the deal? Well, maybe he wants to pack G Motors lunch.
Oh yeah, you remember that one, Motors, don't you?
Patchy Motors.
Yeah, I made a joke one time, and it went something like that. What the hell? I can't remember how he said
Basically,
it.
that G Motors and him were
I
living
said that
together.
They were
as
living
roommates.
together, and they were roommates, and Motors was going out trying to find a job all the time. Well, his boyfriend here, whatever the guy's name is, the guy who was his roommate, was actually there at the house, and every day Motors would come back and say, "Wow," and he said, "Do you have any luck getting a job?" And he'd be like, "No." It went on for like about a week or so. A month later, he finally comes back and he says, "Guess what? I've got a freaking job finally."
Oh wait,
so,
wait you left out one thing.
What?
Because remember he said, "Well, maybe you need food. Maybe you
No,
need
no. I didn't leave it out.
Oh, okay.
So we actually have Motors on the line right now. I'm going to wait for this.
Oh, okay.
And so I said that, the guy Motors come back and said, "I finally got a job." And he's like, "All right, I got to get to bed early and everything." And the guy's like, "Oh, okay, cool." So he goes to bed, and Motors wakes up because he hears this noise. This whoosh, 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 whoosh. And so Motors walks out into the kitchen, and he sees him jacking off into a Ziploc bag. And he goes, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "You got a job. I'm packing your lunch."
That's disgusting.
Okay,
right.
Motors, go ahead.
G Motors, what's up, man?
Hey,
What's going on, man?
just to make it clear, I don't owe that nigga no $300. On top of that, him and I were never ever roommates, and God, I never wanted to be his roommate.
So he never had a chance to pack your lunch, huh?
Probably want to pack other things. So,
we're just harassing you, Motors. He's a psycho. He is going to try to come ass fuck you, but other than that.
well, here's the next part that I was going to say. So as we're talking, he says to me, "Oh, I made a mistake. I didn't mean February 5th. I meant May 5th." And I said, "Well, that's pretty steep
Why the
switch."
fuck would you book your ticket that far out?
Yeah, he's a bit of a fucking freak, ain't he?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got hair plugs?
Yeah, you can't tell?
Oh, he hasn't seen him. He's not
I
on.
haven't seen his picture in years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely got hair plugs. Yes,
Yeah,
he's
you
got
can tell.
implant. Yeah. What was the last time you seen him? Did he have full dark hair all the way up?
He's listening to the broadcast.
Oh my God.
No, I've never seen him in a long time.
So he didn't. He had full hair at the time when you saw him, right?
Oh, that.
Pay attention to the phone
Matt,
you're on.
What was the last time he was here? Like in 2000?
Yeah.
Stop looking at her boobs and talk on the phone.
Yeah.
That's why. So yeah, it was 2000 was the last time he was here.
Yeah.
So 2000. So yeah, he may have lost, and then went and got some.
Shit, he may have lost some hair
implant.
because of G Motors.
Well, with that picture, they weren't done too long before the picture was taken because
Yeah.
you can still see where the
Hey,
implant was
hey,
done.
you guys want to hear a little tidbit?
Sure.
Guess what Clayson's fucking name was when he worked at McDonald's? They called him Skippy Handelman. That they used to be on Family Ties.
Oh, Skip. I remember Skip.
Skippy.
Yeah, I remember Skip. That was
Because he kind of looks like him in a way when maybe if he's a younger version.
wasn't that Mallory's boyfriend or
Yeah.
something on the show? So they called him Skippy, huh? I just would call him Queerbo.
Really?
Yeah.
Just keep in mind, if you can't find Motors, he is
Yeah,
coming to your
remember
house.
Skippy?
Yeah.
He
Well,
had the glasses, the black curly hair and shit.
oh yeah, I remember Skip. That was Mallory's friend or
No,
boyfriend.
he
or-
wanted to be Mallory's boyfriend.
oh, that's right. They weren't boyfriend and
The other
girlfriend.
one was the one that kept going, "Ugh." It was so fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
there
why
was-
they even wrote him into the scene.
I forget who that guy was. Yeah,
That was dumb.
I remember that one. But
She wouldn't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking
nah,
about.
this is old school. This is pre Humvee.
This is
what it
80s.
is.
Yeah.
So, well, shit, man. Well, hey,
You know, I wonder if he. Hey, you know what the funny thing is? I also noticed that when he was back in the day, I don't know if his wife is still with him, but
yeah, she is.
the girl that he was going to be married to was named Emily.
Yep, he actually brought her up recently. He goes, because that's what I'm trying to work towards here. so, I'll tell you what, man. We'll let you go and I'll finish the story. How about that?
Sounds good to me, my nigga.
All right, my nigga. I'll see you later.
Hey, Motors, be safe and get an ass
All right,
plug.
talk to you guys later.
All right, see you,
Talk
man.
later.
Up right there, George. And Humvee, nice cleavage.
Thank
Right on. All right. So,
Told you he was looking.
So
you.
yeah.
I know.
So at one point he goes, oh, I forgot. It's not February 5th. It's going to be May 5th instead.
How could you
And I said, well,
miss it by a couple months like that? How would you not know if you just told him?
That's
you
what's
booked the
weird.
flight?
Oh,
No, it was probably a whole, oh shit, I shouldn't have told him when I was coming out.
So he's trying to throw it off now.
It
Yeah.
could have, yeah. Well,
So still maybe February.
it may be February. Well, that's right. Because first I asked him, I said, well, how long you here? And he said 5 days.
So why would you come out? All right, now think about this. Why would you come out here for 5 days just to turn around and try to get $300 back from somebody from 1982?
Because he's not trying to get $300.
He
That's
wants something.
exactly
He's
right.
trying to get some booty.
Well, then he
5
says,
days worth.
then he said then when he reneged and said May 5th, he goes, and it's going to be 8 days, not 5. And
8.
Yeah, so all of a sudden it changed from 5 to 8. And, now it's May 5th instead of February 5th.
Maybe he's just trying to scare Motors.
I think, maybe it's a bluff. Well, then he says to me, I go, man, I said, I got to be honest with you. I said, why would you want, no, because at first I said, well, what are you going to do? Just show up to his house? And he goes, I'm not sure yet. So that to me was.
Well, then that means he's probably waiting for the right, equipment to come in with the right amount of lime, the right amount of tape, and
what's that?
The butt plug.
Chloroform. Those
all the stuff that the tools that you need to have a fun night.
That
ball gag.
Psychos might decide
But
to
you can
use.
buy that here.
Maybe he's got it mail ordered or something. It takes a while to get to him.
That could be. Which, by the way, G Motors did get him years ago. I think when he left. That's right. He sent him some playing cards with men on them, like pictures of naked men or some shit like that.
Okay, I've got a couple questions for this one then. Why would you get those for him if you didn't think he was gay? And what the hell were you doing with him in the first place?
Well, he figured he was gay. That's why I think that's why he did it.
But now, how long were they friends before this? This love spat?
Oh shit! Since '82, I guess 81, 82. They
81, 82. All right, and they were friends all the way up into 2000.
Up till 2000. Then after 2000,
so we're talking about almost 20 years, 18 years.
Yep. And then he got him the playing cards with the men on them. I think as a fuck you gift kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked him to be his best man at his wedding.
Which I seen pictures of it on here.
Oh yeah, that's the wedding he wanted G Motors to go to, and G Motors said no.
He did marry a woman. It looks like.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's what he said to me because I was like, well, why would you want to go where you're not wanted, man? I said, why don't you have fun and enjoy your trip instead, and just do some sightseeing or something? And he said, well, you could meet my wifey Emily. And I said, yeah, that sounds great. So he's still
married?
Yeah, apparently he's still married to her. So I wonder how all this shit. I'm almost curious, well, what the fuck? I mean, if he wasn't so after G Motors, I wouldn't mind just meeting his wife just to see what the hell kind of person she would be.
Yeah, I'm looking at cleavage on the camera now.
Oh. Hey, how's his wife look? Did you see her?
Yeah.
She's is she attractive?
No, I mean she's not a bad-looking woman.
See.
She just
Let me see.
Yeah, what do you think? Okay, let's show her the Humvee. Let's see what Humvee will say.
I'll give you an honest answer.
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
I mean, she's not. She's not like a fucking Miss America, but I mean, for him.
But nothing like that makes you.
No, I mean she's just average.
She's no shell. Let's put it that way.
Oh my! I said average. I didn't say disgustingly fucking.
Oh, is that a bad face
Sasquatch
to make?
Baby.
Let's see. What do you think there, Humvee?
I got to find it.
Oh,
again.
you got to pull it up.
He's got to find it.
I was setting up for your commercials. I was setting up for his commercials.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Man, yeah,
I know how you old people are with fucking computers.
Fucking
and
whiny
shit.
people.
You say limey people or whiny?
Limey's for fucking. That's for
Englishmen.
Yeah, that'd be for what's his name there. Motors when he's pouring it on him so his dead body doesn't stink up the bathroom.
Better invest some in some air freshener. Get some Febreze.
Yeah,
something.
Now, see for him, I mean, she's not super hot, but she's an average.
She looks okay. Let's see.
Oh come on, find a better picture.
Is
that the only picture?
Hang on. Women.
Oh boy.
She's turning her head sideways and giving a funny look.
Almost like she didn't want to be in the picture.
Maybe this is her here, and if it is, then yeah, she's not that great look. No, this has got to be his mom.
Oh really?
That looks like bred out in his days.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his mom.
Oh really?
That's the only picture he has of her. It looks like.
Oh really? That's interesting.
The only wedding picture. Let me see. Come on, go away.
See, I told you, old people and computers don't mix.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Actually, that is a true statement. Or you know what I find funny though? Old people will buy computers like
that's
top
the
of the
only
line
picture.
shit.
Look at that. Everyone that's up there of her is the same exact picture. That's it.
So it's just one picture of his
one
wife.
picture of him and his
No,
wife.
go up. Right there.
Right there. It's the same
That's
thing.
the same one?
See, look, same one.
Oh.
Same
Why the
exact
hell would you
picture.
post the same picture 3 different times?
I don't know.
Okay, click on it again and let me see.
All right.
Maybe she's doing something different in this
No,
picture.
it's the same one.
Same picture?
Here, I'm going to hand this to you, and then you can
she
look
can
at
do it. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Now remember, I need that for commercials.
Oh, do you now?
Yes. That's going to come over and hum for us. If you're a Humvee.
She's Humvee. Haha. Just start her engine.
Wait a minute. I want you to try that at another date, too.
Okay.
She's not bad, but
She's
I mean,
average. She's not.
She's very plain.
Yeah.
Kind of plain Jane.
Just an average
Yeah,
woman.
very, very plain.
Okay.
But she's nothing. She's not a fucking Sasquatch shell or nothing. I mean, she's not.
No, not even close.
Okay. So she's all right, but nothing.
She's not ugly. She's not pretty. She's just average.
Kind of basic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it is what it is, man. Well, I guess on that note.
I mean, I'm sure she's no Sabrina.
Oh, yeah. Sabrina sounded hot from how G Motors described her.
I saw the picture of her. She
that's right.
She was a hot woman.
Oh, okay. That's right. You did.
How old was she again?
28
she
or
was
something like that?
No, I thought he said she was 25.
No, I think she was like 28 or 29 or some shit.
Maybe he'll text you and let us know. I thought he said 25.
No, I think it was older than that. I think she was like 28 or
their
something.
Their age span was. Now she's like over there really looking on this thing, and I need that to do our commercials.
Fine.
And she's
here.
over there having
I'll
fun.
Look later.
See, this is what happens when we put the young ones on it. They can't get off when they find romper room and shit on there.
Oh, damn.
Well, I search things better than you do.
Oh, really? You want to go there?
Yeah, no, I did go there.
Watch
the romper room.
I may have to hide around a corner again.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Jerkman did.
I actually got her finally. Yes, Motors.
Yes, Jerkman scared Humvee tonight.
And she did call me a dick and slap me.
Well, did you want to be punished?
It was funny because, we came out, we kind of planned it out, and I was like, oh, let's scare her, dude. And he's like, hey, you sit down, you act like you're talking when you hear her come out of the bathroom. So I'm like, I sit down here, and I'm like, yeah, man, that's pretty fucked up, just talking about the shit I usually do. And then she comes through the door, and Jerkman goes, boom! Really fucking loud. And then there's a delayed reaction, and Humvee goes, you dick!
The delayed reaction was so I didn't punch him.
but you did slap him a little bit, right?
Yeah, she slapped me.
It was kind of a girly smack.
Yeah,
I didn't want to hurt him.
Gotcha.
I didn't want to hurt him.
Gotcha.
Stop it.
But it's, you know what? It's out of love, all of it. So, yeah. On that note, bitches, we'll be right back.
Sorry, Motors, you have 5 minutes, no cleavage. Get used to it.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing
But in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your front. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you. You are my girl. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on J&J.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STIM Radio. STIM Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches. bitches. Welcome back to the shit that fucking...
Damn.
Listen, Jerkman's got AIDS over there.
God.
Coughing like an AIDS patient.
Now she's hacking.
Yeah, she's having a... See, you
that
guys
doesn't look
sound
good for either one of us now, does it?
Like you spread the AIDS to her, and then fucking... Yeah, it's the only way, right?
We're all croaking now.
Except for me. I'll be the only one alive here.
And that's funny because you're the one that fucked a man.
You know what's really funny about that? You know what's really funny about that?
Hmm.
My aunt has AIDS.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. Now do you feel bad?
Well, no,
Yeah.
No, she's not in the AIDS stage. She's still in HIV.
Oh, okay. Damn, man. Well, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah, since 1984.
Really?
Yep.
Been 30 years?
Yep.
Damn.
So
that
she
was
never
before
moves?
they did the testing on, because they implemented the testing for HIV in '84, and they never back checked any of the blood that they already had.
Damn.
Which 85 is when it became huge because of...
They started it in
Rock
'84
Hudson
though.
and all those guys?
It was
Yeah.
before that, but yeah, it was big in 85 just because of that.
Yep.
Well, it's kind of cool that she stayed, that she's been able to live.
Magic Johnson's
Well,
still
every
here,
time
isn't
they
he?
come out with a new cocktail, she's the first one to jump in line for it to see if it'll help her out more.
Oh, okay, so it's kind
But
of
the one she's currently on actually works really well for her. She doesn't get sick as much, and she's doing fine.
Well, Magic Johnson, I don't know, man, because now supposedly they say that he doesn't have it and he's been cured or whatever. So you kind of wonder.
Well, they said Left Eye actually went to Africa and got cured because there's a cure for it.
Oh, I know there's got to be a cure.
Yeah, and that's why they killed her on the way back. That
She
she
knew
actually,
something,
yeah.
and yeah, that's usually the case, isn't it? Uh-oh, Charlie. Now they're going to not let the show go up. They're going to fight with me tonight. When I'm putting... Hey, I'll tell you what. When I'm putting these shows up, I fight... I was telling Jerkman, I'm like, one show is a bitch. Just all the stuff I got to deal with,
Right,
with trying
which
to get
reminds me.
trying to put it up. And with shit, I could imagine having to do 5 shows a day or whatever that Jerkman does. Putting up all these goddamn shows. So, by the way, Jerkman, I was telling you outside, my assistant decided to catch a little Jerkmanitis today.
And that's bullshit.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He
I don't
did.
believe you.
No, he totally had Jerkmanitis. You know what he did? So I'm there, and it's like close to 1 o'clock. He's coming from school to pick me up.
Oh, she's coughing her AIDS I gave her.
Coughing the AIDS? Yeah.
Want some?
No, keep your AIDS. You guys share it amongst yourselves there. But anyway, so I call him up. I'm like, damn, because it's almost 1 o'clock, and he was supposed to be there to get me from this event. So I call him, and I'm like, hey, man, you're supposed to be here to pick me up, dude. Where you at? And he was like, I'm working today. I'm like, yeah, you're working today. And he goes, I thought I was working Thursday. I don't think I was working today. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, no, we talked about this yesterday. And so we're going back and forth for a while, and then he's like, no, I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm almost there. I'm like, oh,
I
Jesus.
feel like I heard that story before.
Yeah.
Oh, it was only a couple minutes ago.
Jerkman, you're supposed to, it's like when you go watch the, like something that's supposed to be a comedy, and you're in your studio audience, you got to laugh again just as much as you did the first time you saw it.
Yeah, well, okay, try it again.
Okay.
Tell me that story all over.
So anyway,
Ready.
check this out, man.
Okay, what happened?
I call my assistant, right?
Your assistant?
Because it's 1 o'clock.
Was that today?
Yeah, this is today,
All right.
Wednesday. And I said, hey, man, aren't you coming to pick me up? It's like a little after 1 o'clock. And he was like, I'm working
This
today.
afternoon, are you talking to him?
Yeah, this afternoon. And come on, man, you gotta,
I'm trying to keep up.
Okay.
First time I've heard this story.
Oh, okay. So anyway, no, I'm not gonna tell it again. Please don't make me tell it again.
Oh no.
Too late. You already started. Finish
I want to hear the end of the story.
Now you remind me of Mac Metro. He does shit like that.
What?
I'll tell a whole fucking story, and then he'll say, wait a minute, what happened again, dude? I'm sorry, man. Could you tell me again? I'm like, nigga,
Come
really?
on, finish it quick.
No, I don't want to.
I want to.
I don't want
Come
to.
on.
That's one thing that irks the fuck out of me is repeating myself.
Really?
I hate repeating myself. And now that I tell you this, you know this already, I'm sure.
Know what?
That I hate repeating myself.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
But you hate
I told
it.
you once.
You hate it.
I hate it. Yeah, I hate
Repeating yourself.
You know what? There's an improv game called Change.
Right.
And I think maybe what I'll start doing is saying something totally different than what I originally said.
Right.
So when you say you hate it, I'll say
Okay,
John
then
hates
tell me
it.
that story in a different way.
Okay.
Okay, here
So
we go.
check this out.
Yeah.
So today I was taking a shit.
This
right?
morning or this afternoon?
No, this was about 5 o'clock tonight.
All right, cool.
And so then I'm calling my ITN driver.
Mhm.
I'm like, hey, dude, where are you're supposed to be here to pick me up.
While you're shitting, you were talking to him?
Yeah, and I was
All
like, man, I'm taking a
Because
shit.
that's unusual.
Yeah.
What? I never shit while I'm on the phone with you.
Yes, you have.
Oh, wow. Now this is a fucking morbid story.
Either that or he's taking a piss, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm usually doing something in the bathroom when
Every time.
she used to come get me.
Every time I think like what? But twice?
Yeah, well, you got to remember, my phone's in my right pocket. I hold my dick with my right hand, so you're lucky I was able to get the phone.
So wait. Your phone's in your right pocket, and you
Yes.
hold your dick with your right hand.
Yes.
But yet you still manage to answer the phone.
That's 'cause I'm
You
good.
switch hands?
He's just used to a reach around.
Oh, okay. That explains it.
Actually, you know what? You're right. I had to switch hands with my dick.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I had.
you put your dick germs on your phone?
Oh,
That's
you-
awesome. You
oh.
put your dick by your face. That's great.
Yeah, well, hey, rather my
That
dick.
explains
Don't
a
ever
lot,
ask
a
me
lot.
to read your fucking voicemails again for you. I am not doing it.
Rather
For
than
your fucking text messages. Hey, Jerkman, no, it's your dick
You know
phone.
what? I think what happened is I just finished up, and then I was like, okay, let me grab the phone. So then I reach in my pocket and pull out the
No,
phone.
I've heard you midstream.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I was.
And that's when I go, what are you doing? Are you in the bathroom? No. How do you know? Because I can hear you peeing, and there's an echo.
Yeah, well,
wow, you're
good.
You
What can I say?
You
You're
deep
just
sex
good.
that one easy, right?
Yeah.
So you should keep it in your left pocket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep it. Because I'm
'Cause you're
right-handed.
So you're gonna finish the story? I'm eager to hear the ending.
Oh, you want to hear? God damn it! You want to hear this stupid fucking story that
Yeah.
I told like twice already?
Yes.
So anyway, I was taking this shit,
Right.
And I said, ITN driver, where the fuck are you, man?
Mhm.
And he's like, I'm not picking you up today.
This is getting good.
And I said, yeah, you are. And he goes, no, I'm not. I'm not picking you up today. I'm like,
So you thought you were gonna be stranded?
yeah. I was like, oh
Son
fuck,
of a bitch.
So then he was like, no, I'm just fucking with you. I'm coming to pick you up. There you go. Now you got your story.
Fucking shit, that's hilarious,
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
great
man.
stuff.
It's
Is
hilarious.
that the reaction you wanted?
Yeah, that's what I needed.
Okay,
Thank
there you go.
Jerkin.
You got it.
You know, it's like the studio, like I said, the studio audience when you go watch a comedy show.
Yeah.
You know? And we need you niggas to laugh as hard as you did the first time you saw the shit. You know, that's why I don't like, I'm not really a sports guy. Because, you know, when everybody else is going, ooh, you're like, oh, what the fuck just happened?
This is the first year I'm gonna like the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Why is that? Because you like the Patriots?
No.
He doesn't even like football, let
No, he
alone
doesn't.
sports.
I don't like the Seahawks, which I don't give a shit about either fucking team.
So what are you going to do for what makes the Super Bowl so special?
I get more time to do my own touchdowns.
Oh, yeah? Are you guys going to have a sexual Super Bowl?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, that sounds. Get some nachos and stuff.
Ooh, crachos.
You don't want nachos? Ooh, they would be crachos.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's
make some
true.
crachos.
We don't have to get cheese nachos. We can get regular nachos with some salsa.
What are you guys planning
They're
on
not
doing?
nachos then, because the whole point of nachos is cheese.
Well, but if you're allergic to cheese,
I'm not allergic to
Are you
cheese.
guys-
I'm allergic to dairy and lactose.
Oh, nigga, really?
she couldn't breastfeed
Yeah,
herself if she wanted to.
No.
Actually, I
couldn't.
just can't stand the taste of cheese. That's why I don't like it.
Really? What is wrong with you? I love cheese.
Oh, God, I can't stand
Who
it.
doesn't
It
love
doesn't
cheese
like
except
me,
for
though.
him?
I can't stand the
He'll
taste of
he'll
cheese.
eat pig brains and fucking calf nuts
Fuck
more than
yeah.
he'll eat cheese.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Cheese is disgusting.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
I
He's
have,
had 'em
I've
already.
eaten those. I've eaten
Yes,
those.
he's eaten them.
And G Motors saw me do it.
I've eaten pig snout and tail.
Oh,
Have
good
you ever
shit.
eaten pig penis?
No.
Has he? Have
No,
you
I've
ever
not.
eaten it?
I've never eaten pig penis.
Have you ever eaten any penis besides Gary?
No, but I know you've eaten Jeremy's.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's not true.
So this,
Well, I guess everybody in this room's had penis in their mouth then at some point in time.
is that right? Oh, yeah, I guess so. So.
Including our only listener, Motors.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
kidding.
Oh, here we go.
I'm kidding, Motors.
By the way, G Motors said you got your just desserts there, Jerkman.
No, yeah, because I got to scare her back.
Yeah, I know. He said you got your just desserts.
Oh, I've got some other stuff planned for this one here.
I bet you do.
Oh, I do.
Payback's a bitch. Watch out.
Oh, shit. See, now they're plotting on each other, man. You guys are going to have, like, this fucked up
He's
shit
got to
going.
try harder to plot, though.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
You're putting it as
Damn,
a
you making
challenge to
him step
me?
his game
Yeah, you
up?
want a challenge?
You're
You want a
challenging
challenge?
me?
Oh, we can
Oh,
challenge.
nigga.
You all
Step-
heard that. She challenged
Step
me.
your giggity
Just wait,
game up, Jerkman. Oh, wow. Damn.
The guy, she keeps
So
looking.
you had to yell really loud to scare me, and I just do
No.
it barely. Go, boo.
No, you know
I
what?
scare the shit out of him.
I will be able to do it without that.
That's, man. Oh, hey.
Better stay away from my butt.
Oh, you gonna fart on him?
No.
No.
So what's going on for your Super Bowl? What are you guys doing?
Each other?
Yeah. All right. So you're going over there for Super Bowl is what I'm...
Yeah, we're going to hang out because usually I only go on a Sunday, but I'm actually going to be able to go earlier and stay longer, like throughout a couple more days. So.
Oh, good deal, man.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. I'm going to watch Super Bowl with G Motors and Steve. And
oh, make sure you say bitch in front of him.
Oh, no,
you want to record it?
Steve.
You want to record it?
Yeah, maybe
so you
I
can
should.
just play it, and so he just sits there and giggles.
Yeah, because that was so funny.
He was just, and you know what was so funny was you guys were talking, right?
And every time I said
every time she
bitch,
said it, I kept hearing, hey. I thought, is that fucking him? Because I'd turn and look and I wouldn't see him doing it. Because he would do it
I
real
know,
quick.
and you're like, say bitch again.
And I said, say bitch again. He did. He goes, hee. I was like, yep, it's him.
It was little bitch, I think.
Yeah.
No, it was anything that had, anytime bitch came out of my mouth, he'd laugh.
He thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I can't believe that young lady
It just
saying
sounds
bitch.
so
That's all
funny
right.
coming out your mouth.
About a year ago, my mom came over for something, and she was in the other room, and he goes, dude, your mom is hot. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
Just what you want to hear, right? How hot your mother is.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Well,
pass.
even worse, my mom's in the house, so my mom can hear him. So it's like, you stupid nigga. Really?
And so did she hear him though?
She never. If she did, she didn't comment.
Of course she wouldn't have.
See, I would have commented.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna tell this story what I did the other day on the air tonight.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for
Max will get a laugh out of this one.
Okay, I want to hear it.
Okay, what day was it? It was Monday, wasn't it? Well, no, was it? What
Is
day
it
was
something that happened? Was I here?
it? Because you were at work.
Okay.
So it's Tuesday. Had to have been Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh, she wasn't here. Okay.
No, she wasn't here.
Okay.
So I woke up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what day that was?
That was Monday,
what day
wasn't
was
it? Were you
that?
there?
That wasn't Monday because he was at my house.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was
Had to
Tuesday.
have been Tuesday morning.
Yep, because it's Wednesday now.
No, it wouldn't have been because your kids were home.
Was this last week?
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday?
It was
Okay.
Saturday.
All right.
Because when I picked you
That's
up
right.
Sunday,
I didn't go
I
down.
made fun
Yeah,
of
that's
you.
right. So
what happened?
Saturday, I wake up and I've got this. I have a hard on, right? So I'm like, wow. I want to snap a picture and take it to her and say, good morning or something like that from my dick, right?
Okay.
So I'm in there and I'm trying to get this right position. It's kind of hard to hold a fucking camera, do your dick. And so I thought, well, you know what? I know what I could do. I could flop my dick on the counter. So I lay my dick on the counter, which is a white counter, so it stands out and you can see it perfect, plain as day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
There's no mistaking what you're looking at.
Yeah. Now, before that, I had been in the bedroom and my son was laying there and he was playing his Pokemon. And I got a snapshot of him real quick when he was playing it, making this weird face, right?
Okay.
So I had that on there too. And I went out to the kitchen to sit down.
Oh, hell no.
And my mom goes, hey. She goes, what's Jaden doing? I said, I got a picture. I'll show you what he's doing.
Oh, fuck
yes.
no.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it.
So I hit the picture of Jaden, but I didn't know that the new phones, they actually go back to the first file and the last picture you did. Right. And I had handed it to my mom.
Oh, fuck.
And her eyes got really fucking huge, and she had this look of, I'm going to throw up, laugh, and shoot somebody at the same fucking time. And I looked at it, and I wondered why, and I grabbed the phone. I was like, oh, fuck, and I switched it real quick. Handed my mom a picture of my dick.
See, he's all embarrassed
That
about that.
is fucking funnier than shit.
But you know what's so funny about it? Neither one of us said a fucking word.
Oh, I would have said something.
Who does? I mean, except for like Humvee, you know?
Yeah, what would you have said if you would have handed a picture of your vagina to your mom early in the
see,
morning?
That's the thing, though, is my mom's seen my vagina.
Yeah,
She
of
was there
course.
for 2 of my kids being
Yeah,
born.
but I mean,
so.
you're actually handing her a picture of it. So she's looking
And
at you like
I'm
spread
sure-
eagle.
So, I would do it just for the hell of it.
I'm sure
Oh, you're
Jerkman's
weird.
mom.
We are weird.
I'm sure Jerkman's mom has seen his dick. You know, I mean, they live together. It just
Well,
happens.
That's like
you know?
I told him. I go. You know, I'm pretty
did
sure
that.
your
But-
mom didn't want to see
but
her
at the
son's
same
dick as an
time-
adult since she changed him as a child.
Well, at the same time, it's just shit you don't.
But it was almost all the way hard, flopped on a fucking goddamn sink.
Yeah, it's not something you want to show your mom.
No,
You know?
you're right. It's not.
It's one thing if she walks in and you're in the shower and it's oops, I'm sorry.
Right.
But when you go hand a picture of your fucking hard cock to your mom, hey mom, here you go. Here's my son. What?
Want to see where your grandkids came out of?
This is what made him.
Well, maybe it's a little different in my house because I get to listen to my mom talk about when she used to give my dad blowjobs. So hey,
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. See, that's kind of shit that you just, man, we just don't go there.
Oh, she does it just because.
Oh
She-
wow.
Well, didn't she deep throat a hot dog and show you?
Yeah, it was. What was it? It was.
I need to come
was
over
it
to your
Christmas
house
Eve
and
or
hang out.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, he wants your mom now.
Which one was it? When did I tell you about that?
It was Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve? Well, she was hungry and we'd been drinking and the food wasn't done because I did Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve so my son could be there with us. And she's sitting there eating hot dogs and she's had like 4 shots.
Okay.
And she's just, she's making these comments and then she goes, it's not as good as it was, it's not big enough like your dad's was. His was so much better. I'm just like, oh, you're fucking nasty. What is wrong with you? I don't want to hear about my dad's dick.
I'll tell you what. It's because you reacted. That's why she did
that. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. So then I go get my brother. And I go, come here, you got to hurry up and come here. And his girlfriend is, like, no, really, you got to come see this. You got to hear this. So we get out there, and my mom, like, shoves the hot dog all the way in her mouth. And then takes a big-ass bite out of it. And she goes, nah, it doesn't quite fit in my mouth the way your dad's dick did. And my brother just about threw up on himself.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's shit you just don't want to fucking
but it's
hear.
funny.
No.
And my brother pulls his pants down and goes, my brown eye's winking at you.
Wow,
he puts his asshole at you?
You have a
He puts it on the sliding glass window.
Oh,
you have a very sexually open family.
We've always been very open.
I mean, I can't knock it. I mean, that's what you guys do. In our house, we just don't go there.
We've always been open.
It's just something we don't talk about. Hey, unless, it's like it's a medical issue or something. Like, hey, Mom,
like you got lumps on it or something?
Yeah, or some weird shit,
Have you had that before?
Yeah, actually, because I do have that, remember that Peyronie's disorder or whatever the
on
fuck
your penis?
I told
you
you
have lumps on your dick?
Well, it's what it is.
It's ribbed for her pleasure.
Well,
or his.
It's actually scar tissue is what it is. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, I've got that, but it's scar tissue from catching my dick in the zipper one time really fucking bad.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Got on the side. I fucked my dick up bad.
But usually as a rule, I'm not detailing anything sexual with my mom or dad. Although my dad's it's different with my dad. We can talk about it because, we're men,
But see,
I talked about it with my dad, too.
Yeah, well,
I talked about sex all the time with my dad.
Hey, whatever works.
We grew up very open. There's nothing to be shy about.
I don't knock anybody's shit. I just personally, I don't go there with my mom. We just don't.
I do with my mom.
I mean, there was one time my brother found a set of handcuffs in my mom's car, and he goes, "Hey, Mom, you got handcuffs?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, I found them in the parking lot at my work." And he goes,
Lies.
"Can I have them?" And she goes, no, I'm going to return them to the police station. I think the police probably dropped them or something. And he's like, well, no, Mom, can I have these?
They had fur around them, right?
Well, they're regular old handcuffs, So anyway, yeah, she was very adamant that he not take those handcuffs for some
okay.
reason.
Your mom's a little kinky.
I guess so, but I'm not trying to think about that shit.
I've got one for you. I got one for you that I've never said before.
Oh, yeah?
Remember a long time ago, me, you, and as I just mentioned it to Humvee the other day when we were down by that gas station. I can't remember the name of it right now. But remember that time that V had her sassy tease that...
at the... I know which place you're talking about. On
Speedy's. That's
Market,
what it is.
yeah.
Speedy Mart, yeah.
Yep.
So we were down there, and now it was all a whole fucking nothing, but everything was sexual throughout the whole fucking thing. Well, they had this hot dog swallowing contest.
Oh, that's right. They had those sausages.
They had those big sausages, yeah. And... of course, V was in on it. Some of the other girls that were doing the car wash were in on it. And as I'm standing there, and whoever deep-throated it the furthest or whatever ended up winning this, I guess it was like $25 gas gift certificate or something weird like that.
Right, yeah, they were giving away shit.
Yeah, you were down there.
I remember.
Yeah, but I don't think you were there for this part of it, though.
Okay.
Because V did hers. She did a pretty good job. Some other girls, they were doing it. What happens? My mom walks up and deep-throated the whole fucking thing in front, and everybody turns and looks at me.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I'm about ready to throw the fuck up
All
right
I gotta
now.
say is that's how Jerkman made it to this planet. And you're kind of like,
So see, now you want to talk about fucked up shit?
Yeah,
I mean,
shit you
we're
just
right in
don't
front
wanna
of
know.
everybody, and this shit's going on.
Dude, I'm good, man.
I don't know. I grossed my mom out because I don't have the gag reflex because I don't have any tonsils. So I grossed her out a few times.
So you can deep throat.
Yes, I can.
Well, you should know that, Jerkman.
Just a question.
Yes, I can.
Jerkman hasn't found this out? Dead silence.
I think that's personal. I don't know why you would even be asking.
I don't know. I got asked how big your dick was earlier, so hey.
I don't know. I mean, you guys talk about it like all the time about, I'm grabbing your ass and your tits and your this. And so I figured, hey, what's a little swollen dick among friends?
That is personal.
Yeah, right. Same way you tell everybody your cock's throbbing at New Year's.
That was funny, though. 'Cause everybody was quiet except for him and I.
Yeah, well, I think I was in there taking a shit, and I hear, my cock's throbbing.
No, you were sitting there next to us.
You were sitting there,
You were
yeah.
sitting right by us.
I don't remember what was
You
going
were on the one side. Motors was on the recliner chair.
You guys were talking about sports and stuff, and that was after
What
he
was
was talking about the mud flappers and shit,
What
and I
was
was
G
telling
Motor?
about Tar
Remember you had
Heels.
G Motors cracking up about some shit you were saying, remember?
Yeah, I had him cracking up about a couple things. I don't remember.
There was
which
something
one.
he was laughing his ass off at.
Yeah, you
huh?
guys were just like mid-conversation. He goes, oh, you know what? My dick is throbbing. You guys got all quiet, and everybody just had the look on their face like, what do I say? And we're busting out laughing.
Well, of course you are, because it's funny.
Great way to end a conversation you don't want to be in.
Yeah, because you guys were talking about sports.
Well, you know what? That's what you do in the future.
Yeah, no man wants to be talking about sports and hear about another man's cock throbbing.
Yeah, it's kind of off the fucking radar there, off
Yeah,
the
a little
subject. We'll be right back, bitches.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now.
you need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your front. My tongue's replaced in the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STIM Radio. STIM Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches.
There we go. Closer.
Welcome back.
They get closer.
Oh, what do you want me to do here? Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Now it looks like we're dating. We don't
It almost looks like a
Just so you
night
know.
at the, the Spearmint Rhino.
Oh, yeah, hey.
Oh, gee,
Some
thanks.
lap dancing. You have a red mark on your neck.
That's from you.
I bet you.
Oh, shit. Look at that, man.
Okay, so you got something.
I have an SMJ. Yeah.
You actually have one?
I do.
This is
I wrote paratransit today.
Oh, so then yes, you have an SMJ.
You know, and that's the other thing. Here we go. All right. Yeah.
You know the good thing about this, you can spot a blinky about a mile and
Sure
a half
the fuck
away.
can.
They just blink
Come
them
on,
off a
say it
lot.
with me, Humvee. Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from danger.
He's a fucking
Gotta
blind
save
dude.
that blind man. Gotta save him from strangers.
Blind people can smell.
All right. So this guy today that picked me up, he picked me up at one of those Paratransit has those vans now that they not the ones like you guys use at United Riders, but the other kind of vans.
They're funny shaped.
Yeah, they're kind of high up in the air. You know what I'm saying? You got to step up to get in them. So I come walking out, and he goes, "Yeah, I got the ramp down for you already." And I'm like, "That's great, but I really don't need the ramp." He's like, "Yeah, but they want us to use it." And I'm like, "Okay." So I walk up the ramp. I'm like, "Let's humor this fucking guy."
So they're trying to say you have to use it now.
Supposedly.
No, you do not.
Which is bullshit. Well, here's the thing. When we got to my destination and he opened the door, he goes, "So you don't need the ramp, right?" And I'm like, "Nope."
That's because his lazy ass already had it out and didn't want to put it back in.
Yep, that's just what the fuck it was. Exactly.
Because, oh my gosh, it's so hard. He's got to push a fucking button.
So that's really not an SMJ. That's just a lazy bastard.
Well, no, but the fact that he had it out to begin with, what the fuck's he got the ramp out to be? I mean, obviously it says on the manifest that I'm visually impaired.
Well,
it doesn't say that I'm fucking
someone tonight witnessed somebody get...
Yeah, actually, you'd be surprised because a lot of the people that are labeled as visually impaired request
the ramp. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, because I don't know where the step is at. I was like, I'll help you with that.
Well,
no, I want the ramp. I want the ramp.
And you know what? This leads to the second kind of not really an SMJ,
smack your head?
But this is a conversation I was having with Mitch. My driver,
your twin brother that's a little older.
My twin, yeah, exactly. Except when he's got fucked up teeth. So
fucked up teeth. You got to throw that in there, right?
Yeah, he talks like this, man. Fucking goddamn son of.
You're gonna talk like that someday.
Yeah, I probably will. So anyway, we're talking, and he goes, man, I was telling my buddy about you, man, and because he didn't realize I was born blind, I guess. And he was like, man, I just think that's really amazing.
Do you think you got it from too much jacking off, or?
I think he thought I was like, serving in Nam, and I caught a bullet in the face or something. I don't know.
Oh, that explains a lot.
No, it does. Explains how he doesn't mind the Red Lobster shooting in the face either.
So anyway, what was that? So he was like, yeah, man, I was telling my buddy, man, and he was like, and I was just telling him how amazing you are, man, and the fact that
he used the word amazing.
Well, yeah, actually, I don't think he said amazing, but he said the fact that your attitude is so good, or something like that.
He's told me I'm awesome before.
Yeah,
you're awesome. He's amazing.
Well, I don't think he said amazing. I may have been paraphrasing here, but anyway, I guess the fact that he was telling his buddy about me and that I'm so incredible and whatever, and I do, and. So, but the thing was this, and at first I kind of was like, oh, fuck, here we go. Here comes some SMJ shit. And he even said at one point, man, don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do something or that you're less than a person or something. And I'm like, why the fuck is he saying that shit? So I'm thinking, okay, this is kind of an SMJ a little bit. And then, but he follows it up with, man, I pick up a lot of people that are blind just like you. And let me tell you, man, They whine about everything, and they brag about how they take advantage of shit, which reminds me of what you just said about a lot of blind people wanting the ramp. So, at one point I'm like, okay, is Mitch SMJing me? But then I'm like, no, maybe he's not. Maybe he's trying to give me...
I've tried to tell you this before, that simply they are doing what other blind people do. You don't do what they do, so for you are amazing and a trailblazer.
I mean, that fucking...
Remember you said all these times, well, they grab them by the arm, and most of these people are requesting this bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem.
I don't grab them by their arm. I put my arm out.
But again, you know what you're seeing? I'll tell you what's going on here. These are, in a lot of cases, and we don't know the true story behind the person we're questioning, that we talk about a lot. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing they were blind since birth, or at least visually impaired.
That person's not even totally blind.
No.
Okay. So you know what that is? That goes back to my theory that's sighty grown.
No.
Yep, because sighted people think that way. Oh, I would love to be, just take advantage of every little fucking possible.
No, we have people that we pick up that seriously take advantage of it because, and it's not people helping them. I mean, we have, there's a specific person in particular who's only been blind for like the last 4 or 5 years.
Because they're thinking like a sighted person still. That's a sighted thing.
He can tell you anywhere and everywhere you're at when you're driving around.
Sure.
But he bitches and moans about every little thing. He refuses to do things for himself. I mean, he gets pissed off if people don't walk him to his door and open the door for him and walk him inside.
Wow.
And he gets mad if you don't carry the shit for him. I mean,
see, but he's still thinking like a sighted person.
Well, and then he complains that people treat him different because he's blind. And I go, well,
what?
Yeah.
Okay, now that's off.
I go, well, look at the way you act. You act like you can't do anything on your own. I go, do you have to make people go with you to the bathroom to wipe your ass for you?
So you did actually.
And does he?
Did you kind of school him a little bit, huh?
I have a different kind of relationship with him.
Okay. So you kind of schooled him a little bit, right? You kind of said, well, this is why, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you want to ask me questions, don't want the truth, then don't ask me.
Yeah, exactly. So
I might make you cry.
Now, what did he say when you said this?
He goes, well, I didn't think about that. But still, they should treat me the same way I was when I could see. And I go, well, then act the same way you did when you could see. But according to certain people in my family, he's still a whiny little bitch. So the only difference is now he's blind and he acts like he can't do things on his own.
Well, see, and that's...
You can't say that goes back to the sighted people, because if we can see, we do things on our own. So where would we get that from?
Because there are some sighted people that actually, you know, the ones I've talked about that say, oh, you're lucky you have a bus that drives you around. Well, or you're lucky you have audio
that's
books.
just bullshit talk. That's like when you walk by somebody and say, hope you have a great day, when you don't really fucking give a shit.
Well, there it is. But how many people live in
Nobody really
Bullshitville?
wants to be blind to get that lucky bus ride.
Oh, no. There are some
Wait,
that
you're
actually...
lucky because you get audiobooks?
Yeah, some people have actually
You
said
can
that.
download audiobooks
Yeah.
whether you can see or not.
Sure, but the thing is...
I'm telling you, they're
I've
just
had
saying
people-
that. They really don't want that.
Well, but you know what? It's like the same people that say, oh, I think it would be cool to have Tourette's syndrome so I could cuss every time. And,
Well, that's...
Why I do it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what, though? There are people that are stupid like that will say...
Well, I didn't say the world's not full of dumbasses.
And there are. So that's what I'm saying. There are a lot of people that are like, damn, man, it would be
they're
cool.
usually mentally challenged.
Well, but you're getting a lot of these mentally challenged people that are losing vision, I guess. It's sort of an ingrained thing. They actually think that it's cool. Like, oh man, you get free money from the government. You get this. You get
they're just saying that because they're
There's
making
no such thing as free money from
Of
the
course
government.
not. Of course not. But you know that's the thing. People have a stupid.
They're
idea.
just saying that. That's just because it's like, oh wow, that would be nice. They really don't want that. Everybody else is, how many people here say, oh, I'd love to be rich and be retired by now.
I think it's more of they think that you have to rely on everybody else to get anything done.
Well, that's it though. They're kind of happy doing that. They're not. It's not like something that bothers them. Like, for instance, when I had my knee injury, I was pretty incapacitated. You know what I'm saying? And I had to have a lot of help doing a lot of shit.
Jacking off too?
Well, no, that I could still do.
On his knees and...
But no, I had a lot of. I actually hate. Yeah, it's okay.
Wow, she took a Red Lobster joke at you. She took a swipe.
And you see how I'm just kind of passing it by. I'm like, fuck it. Nigga. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, no, but having to have all this assistance doing shit, I hated it. And but there are some people that will milk it because they like it.
But that's with anything. That has nothing to do with sighted, blindness. There are tons of people that will milk anything for every fucking milk thing it's worth, whatever.
Well,
that's just what they do.
And I can't. I mean, okay. Most of the time I've seen it, it's been newly blind people that do shit like that.
Because that's probably mostly what you've been seeing.
Right. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that have been blind since birth that do it, but I think they're taught that by sighted people.
Wow.
That's my observation. That's what I'm seeing. That there are a lot of sighted people that feed them this. You need people to do this for you, and don't let them tell you. If you're holding people up in a line, they gotta wait for you. You're blind, god damn it. It's that mentality.
No, I think it's a sympathy thing from the sighted.
Well,
they feel bad.
Yeah, it's a feeling bad. It's not a.
Yeah, but you're told that you should. They should. Wait
But
for
like
you.
I said, how many times have I told you? Also, in our world, if you are a sighted person, and if I seen you walking down the street and you weren't capable like you are, and something happened to you, and I wouldn't have done anything, I'm the one that's going to be the one everybody's going, what the fuck is wrong with you? You saw this man and didn't try to help him. He just got splattered by a fucking car.
Yeah, well, that's
so. What
bullshit.
do you do? So what do you do with that?
Well, it's bullshit.
Well, would you want to be
mentality.
splattered by a car?
Well, of course not.
Well, okay, so then it rides both ways. It's not that easy to, it's not easy being sighted to be around a blind person. You don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know if they're capable, they're not capable, they're playing it up, they're not playing it up.
Well, but there's a way to do it, and you obviously know the way to do it. I mean,
yeah, I know, but you're talking to people that can't even fucking figure out whether there's a chemtrail or comtrail too. So
right. Well,
you're giving them a lot of credit.
But that's it. I mean, I'm just like, okay, I guess I.
And then there are people like who we talked about earlier that go and milk it for everything it's worth.
Right. But they're taught that.
I don't think they were taught that. I think that's what they expect from their disability.
But
that's what they want people to do. No, I don't think they were told
not
that.
necessarily. A lot of believe me, a lot of the people I've dealt with, they want people to feel bad for them. They want people to help them with every little thing because they don't want to have to do it by themselves.
But it's a learned behavior. It's something that they
don't think it
got
is.
some. They
But
got
that's
some
just,
good.
that doesn't imply whether they can see or not. I mean, I pick up people that can see perfectly fine and can, get around just fine, but they want people to bend over backwards to help them out, either because, they're elderly or there's some form of
They're
disability.
entitled. They're disabled.
Right. And I've been told that. Well, I'm entitled because I'm an elderly person, or I'm entitled because I'm a disabled, vet, or I'm a disabled
And it's nothing to do with blindness.
So maybe maybe it's a societal thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
So okay. So it's societal. I think.
Yeah, it's not a sighted or non-sighted.
But
It's just
at the same time, I've been told that majority of society is sighted. So blah blah blah.
Well,
blah.
that is true.
So
I'm guessing
this must come from
society.
a sighty society. Well, I mean, the rules are made. I mean, there's no blind people making the fucking rules here.
How do you know?
As far as I know.
I mean, because if you look at it today, I just saw something in the corner of my eye. It's
probably your ghost.
Yeah, it probably was. I've been seeing it all day. If you would go by what we saw tonight and what you have seen yourself, that person relies on that. That guy that was out there, he already knew what she wanted and how she had to have it.
Right.
So now, had he learned? You're right. You're right. It is a learned behavior.
It is learned.
Because I think the blind people are actually helping that learned behavior, because she's the one setting up for that kind of learned behavior by allowing that to go on.
But where does she get it from? That's where I'm.
Well, she gets it because she wants sympathy. Bottom line, sympathy. It's a human fucking thing.
But I mean, obviously, she got some kind of positive reinforcement.
No, they have to do it. If she's asking for it, they have to do it, because if she's asking for this and they refuse to do it because they say, no, you can do this, and then she pretends to fall down and hurts herself, guess who gets sued?
Well, yeah, of course.
It's a liability
so right there you go.
issue.
But where does that come from? That
comes from human nature. Bottom line, that has nothing to do with anything but human nature and people want to be fucking pampered.
Well, yeah, but I think there's somewhere that they're being taught that bullshit.
No, you're missing the point. No, they're not being taught. They know. Kids from day one know how to get sympathy from their mom or dad to get candy or something.
Yeah, my kids do it all the time.
And that's learned. It's learned.
No, it's not learned. It comes from birth. No. Why do you think a baby cries?
That because they have no other way to express themselves.
Right, and what do they want? Food. They want change. They want this. They want you to take care of them.
Sure.
What do? They put out that little wah, wah, wah. I want this. Take care of me. Bottom line, it's not a learned behavior.
That's what a baby does, man. A baby cries because that's
what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a learned behavior. A baby doesn't pop out and say, "Okay, has anybody got the little manual? Because I got to read this shit."
Right. Well, that something like that. Yes, you're right. That's an inherent thing. But when you come to certain behavior, you've heard of positive reinforcement versus negative reinforcement.
Right.
So obviously, there's certain things like, if you take the trash out and your mom says, well, that's very good, Johnny. Here, we're going to take you to get ice cream.
But wait a minute.
Well, then you're like, okay,
okay. So you're saying this. Wait a minute. So you're saying this. So what you're telling me is that everybody that is teaching their children as children, they know someday one of them is going to be blind, and they're preparing them for this as a sighted world, saying, look, when you get blind, make sure you get the goddamn chair taken down for you. Make sure they hold your fucking hand. Make sure they shake your pee-pee when you're done.
That's societal bullshit, though. That's what society,
Right. So it's not a blind or a sighted issue. It's just society is the way it is.
But I believe it originates in the sighted mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's just...
So there's no blind person out there that feels sympathy for nobody?
I mean, they do, but
that doesn't play it up just because they're blind.
But I think they're taught to play it up. I think.
See, you're trying to point a finger at a whole fucking. You're trying to point a finger at sighted people. It's wrong. I'm sorry. It's wrong.
See, to me, that's what I've seen.
You get the same damn thing with somebody that's missing their legs or just has a back issue and can't walk right or something.
Well, sure. But I mean, that's
not a sighted issue.
It's an able body issue. Maybe that's where I'm trying to go.
Maybe that's what you should say.
Maybe, okay, so you're right. But I guess for me as a blind person, I just say sighted. But you're right. It's an able-bodied person mentality. It's those who are on the beach want to be on the boat. Those on the boat wish they were on the beach. So it's the same kind of thing.
And those that are swimming to the boat get attacked by sharks.
Exactly. But
that's bleed week. I had to throw that in there for me.
Oh, damn, nigga. You went there before I did.
Fucking gross.
But yeah, I think that's...
I was hungry. Sorry.
For a little extra, ketchup on that?
No, I don't like ketchup.
Oh, you don't like ketchup?
No.
Okay. Marinara, maybe?
No.
He's just trying to keep it pushing us. Stewed tomatoes. Why don't you go there next?
Yeah, stewed tomatoes.
Clotting week.
Yeah, of course. And we could always have some, well, as I always tell Darren, grilled cheese with marinara.
Oh, I tell him grilled cheese with ricotta and tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. See, I can't get him to gag anymore now. He just...
You used to get him to gag?
Well, yeah, I know where you're going with that, motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
You almost went for it.
You did.
Yep. But what were we going to say? So, yeah, it's an able-bodied thing.
Able-bodied thing,
And
yes.
able-bodied people, I think, push this bullshit of, oh, well, if you're disabled, you must be coddled. You must
for the most part, that's kind of what it goes down to. I mean, why do you think you pay so much in taxes for stuff like that? Because it's supposed to be we're helping.
Oh, yeah, you never would.
Like children. Oh, we're always helping the children. Do they really help anybody? Fuck
Yeah,
no.
that's why Nevada is at the lowest rate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's some bullshit.
Homeless people. We're taking care of them. We're collecting $10 million.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's why they had to go out
That's
and
what
count
they're counting.
them.
Yeah, you know what they collected $10 million for? For those fuckers to go count how many are out there.
Yeah. Yep.
It's cost them $10 million to go count.
But it's volunteers.
It's their paycheck, man.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's bullshit. It's all lies. It's bullshit.
Yeah, of course. But, that's
So able-bodied is probably much better than sighted.
Okay, so it's an able-body thing. Maybe
I think they're just fucking lazy.
Yeah. I think they feel entitled
Because
at that
you know what,
point.
when I dislocated my shoulder, I couldn't do anything with my arm for almost 4 months. I mean, I still have issues with it. But, when it was all messed up and everything and I really could not use it, people kept telling me, oh, well, you need help doing this. You need help doing that.
Oh, yeah. And you probably had people telling you, you should milk that, right?
No.
No? No one ever told
No.
you, yeah, man, you know what? I had hazmat one night.
Even if they would have told me that, I wouldn't have done it.
Well,
Please don't do this.
Hazmat said one
Don't
night,
do
we were
this.
talking about this, and he's like, man, you know what? If I went blind, I'd milk it.
Well, of course he would. He's got a fucking...
Yeah, well, but that's it. It's that mentality.
He has got a dog right now.
That's supposedly his service dog for his
Service
hand.
dog for his hand.
See, but that's that able-bodied bullshit mentality.
But that's because, that's hazmat mentality. He's a fucking moron.
So does that mean I should get one because I have a nerve damage in my hand?
Yeah, you can get a,
But
you can
how
get a
many
dog for that, sure.
How many of these jerk-offs now have these service dogs?
Oh,
you know?
you'd be surprised.
I mean, it's bullshit.
You can go to the medical buildings where the medical supplies and buy a damn tag and a harness that says service dog on it and slap it on your fucking dog.
And so it's
I
my
have a
service
service
dog.
now.
You got to
Keep
let
in
it come
mind,
in.
who allows that to happen? The government. Why they allow that to happen? They've figured another way to cash in on some fucking money by a bunch of drip-ass morons that are willing to go do this. Because, look, I got a service dog.
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
yeah, that's what happens.
I'm not debating that one with you.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's all it's about.
So now they can,
I mean, come on. Hazmat needs what's a dog? Fucking jerking him off because his hand don't work?
Right. Exactly. Yeah,
Peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Put
Oh,
peanut
you
butter on my
tried that
dick.
before?
No.
That's disgusting.
I've heard stories.
Have you, Jerkman?
Huh?
Have you?
Yeah, I like peanut butter. Not so much the crunchy, though.
Oh, I thought you put it on your balls and let the dog lick it off.
Really?
I thought that's why you call him Chewy Lewenstein.
Lewenstein.
Lewenstein?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where the hell have you been?
Or Chewy? You let him chewy on you?
Really?
You'd be like, yeah, put a little peanut butter on that. Go ahead, have a chewums.
Were you there when it happened?
No, but it sounds like something you would do.
That's
What
just
are you doing in
disgusting.
your spare time?
I don't have animals, so you can't really.
Oh yeah, this coming. You
From
know
the
what?
guy jacks
This
off
is
on his
amazing. He
cat.
jacks off on his cat, and he accuses me and my
I
dog.
didn't do
He
it
goes
on
to a
purpose.
fucking dinner with the man, accusing me with Jeremy.
I didn't do it on purpose. She crawled under the fucking covers and got herself sprayed.
In a way, you did do it on purpose because you didn't move the cat and you didn't move.
Well, that's true. But hey, man, I'm getting my check-ins on. You're on the fucking. I didn't think she'd
You're in
get
a
hit.
line of fire. You don't care, right?
I didn't think she'd get hit. I really didn't. But that was my.
But
fault.
did you hit her more than once?
No, that was just one time.
Oh, I thought you did it more than once.
No.
Like she always jumped under the covers and shit.
No.
That's because
Well,
she
there were
was
a few
scared
times she-
from there on out.
Well, you know what? There were times after that where she would get under the covers and I would be like, "Ticket, get out of there, get out of there." And I'd really try to pull her out and make sure that she wasn't under there because after it did happen, I was like, "Oh, okay, I don't want to spray the cat again."
Well, yeah, and it's also kind of funny when your friend comes over to pet the cat and it's your fucking dried cum on the cat's head or whatever.
Oh, and he freaked out too. He was like, "Holy shit, what the fuck's on her back? Is that a growth?"
And he was petting your kids.
And
He didn't drop him off at the pool or anything. He just fucking took him right to the cat.
And then I realized what it was. And I was like, "Oh shit, you know what? I think I sprayed her when I was jacking off." And
What'd he say?
He goes, "That's so fucking nasty." It was cruise control.
Well, the only thing I'm kind of curious about, yeah, I know who it was,
Yeah.
is that, I'm just starting to think that maybe you're partial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You shot your load and hit the pussy.
That's what you're supposed to do. That has nothing to do with vision or not. Anyway, we'll be right back, bitches.
Since it's that shit that Jimmy Black.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a GAC, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking Buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STIM Radio. STIM Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches. The final fucking segment of the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. So, next week I'm probably going to have more SMJs because I'll be taking paratransit all week.
Yes, you will be.
Man, see, this is the reason. And when I first started taking ITN or whatever, now it's called United Riders. Or,
woohoo, vacation.
Is it a vacation? It could be vacation for you.
Yeah.
Because they're changing ownership. So that means, and I know for the first week there's going to be a lot of bullshit and a lot of bugs and a lot of other stuff. So
bro, they have no idea how what we do compared to what they do.
Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. So anyway, I'm going to be taking paratransit at least for next week. And but see, that was my thing. When I first started riding ITN, I was telling Jerkman, several times, I was like, man, the drivers don't SMJ me. Where paratransit, I get SMJ'd almost every day. That's kind of why I started doing it, because it was like something every day. I always come in here and have some kind of story. Man, this motherfucker was telling me how many steps were on the bus.
I was actually happy to hear when you start taking ITN.
Like getting sick.
Yeah. Didn't have to hear the fucking stories anymore because every fucking day was always SMJ.
Well, and
RTC.
And you saw the stories.
I saw them.
It wasn't like,
come on, look how I fucked with them too. How many times did we fuck with everybody there?
Oh, yeah. We had fun.
I want to see.
We had fun. You will.
I was the blind guy. I wore the glasses, smacking the cane off of everything.
I'll tell you, man.
I started walking the opposite direction. They're grabbing me, trying to pull me back.
I regret that. The fact that we didn't videotape that night, because it was perfect.
Someone did. I think Bad Boy videotaped me doing that.
That was the second time. It wasn't
the
as
first
good
time?
The first time, that Friday night,
I fucked with them big time.
That was a greatest hit. I mean, that should have been on YouTube. That was fucking awesome.
Okay, so next time you do it, make sure I'm here so I can videotape it for you and post it.
Yeah, the funny thing was he was the one that was sighted, and I was the one that was blind. He was leading me to the car.
He took my cane, and he had some glasses on, and I had him put his hand on my shoulder. I'm like, okay, your bus is right out here, and I'm
just
walking him out.
Whacking the cane along and hitting stuff. And
the thing was, he played a blind person so good. Like, like a newly blind person. Like, he really acted.
And I was like, I turned around the wrong direction, started walking. I'm like, Max, where are you?
Yeah, he
I was like, I'm over here. And the guy's, it was a lady, wasn't it? Or was it a guy?
It was a guy.
Yeah,
remember, because he was
looking
over
here.
He was
just
looking
like
at his
wandering
manifest.
off.
So he was fucking with him because he had seen my face before. So he was like, well, is he the one?
Yeah, he wasn't sure who he was picking up.
Or am I picking up that guy?
But all he knows was one of the blind guys was taking off down the road and he had to do something.
Yeah, like you were walking towards the back of the bus and he's like, what the fuck?
So you remember I kept saying, I said, what is this? Is this a bus or a car? What is this?
Is it a train? Is it an airplane?
And then I started whacking up the steps. It's like, do I go in here? And I'm smacking it off the sides.
Oh, yeah. The first one we did was golden. I mean, the fact that we didn't videotape it really pisses me off. I'm like, man. So, but it was great because everything was just, we didn't rehearse anything.
No.
It was all just, we knew what to do. I was in the bathroom pissing. I heard my cane. Well, because first I heard Jerkman go, your bus is pulling up. I'm like, okay, I'll be done in a second. Then I hear my cane click, and I knew what he was doing. So I walked out, and I'm like, okay, come on. And I put his hand on my shoulder. I'm like, all right, we're going to walk outside here. And I'm talking to him. I'm like, okay, there's going to be a step here and another few feet. and he's really he was playing it up great. I mean, he did an awesome job of playing a newly blind person. It was awesome.
Then the time I was spinning you around for the one driver, she got so pissed off.
Actually, the driver didn't get pissed. It was a passenger.
Oh, a passenger. That's right.
Remember?
Yeah.
And I got on, and she was like, I was about to get off this bus and tell that guy who... And I was like, we were doing that to fuck with you.
We waited for the RTC van to come up around a corner.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Brett, because he knows what direction he's going whenever he stops.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I said, okay, I'm going to start spinning you in circles. So I'm sitting there spinning him in a circle.
Because the driver...
They're driving up.
The driver thought it was funny. He was that black dude, the fat black dude.
Yeah, I remember
and
him.
he was like, hey, man, y'all crazy, man.
And of course, Brett knew I stopped him, or Max knew where I stopped him right at the door so he would walk into it. Because he just made
I did it on purpose.
He knew which way he was going. He walked and bumped in the door, and they were all just like, oh.
No, you know what it was? She was a passenger. It was
You guys are horrible. I want to watch.
It was actually a guy's mom. There was a guy who rides, and he's a little bit mentally challenged, so his mom rides with him. And she was the one who was like, I was about to get off this bus when that guy was spinning you around. And I'm like, we were doing it as a joke to piss you guys off.
Who was that driver that one time? Remember, I was screaming the whole time. I'm like, oh, we will see you. I'm getting real close to him and screaming.
Yeah, there was one person. You were like, goddamn blind people, what are you, deaf too?
Yeah, and he started walking away with him, right? The guy, the driver was walking away with him, and I kept screaming really loud. He goes, no, he's blind. I said, fuck, you told me you were deaf, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's some funny shit.
The guy's like, look, why does he keep screaming at this guy?
And we did it just to fuck with these guys. You know what I'm saying? So then there was, what was the other one? We had another good one that we fucked with someone. Oh, there was the guy that clucked at me. Remember that motherfucker?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was like...
He was going, come here. Like
calling
a dog.
Fucking dog?
Yeah, well, when I walked outside, I thought it was some guy walking his dog. So I didn't respond. I didn't do anything. He's like, come on, come on, come on. He was, he was a Dune Coon. And he was like, come on, come on.
And Max goes, is he talking to me like that? I said, yeah, he is.
Yeah, I had to ask because I thought it was a guy walking a dog, And I'm like, oh shit!
He goes, you clucking at me, motherfucker?
I was like, are you clucking at me?
No, you said you clucking at me, motherfucker.
Oh, I did
is
say
what
motherfucker?
you said.
Oh,
Yes,
maybe I did.
You snapped into fucking take a shot mode.
Oh, well, yeah, that doesn't say. And I'm not refuting that because I probably did.
Yes, you did.
So, but then remember I had the driver that knew me that was pretty cool with me, Pam.
I kind of remember Pam. Yeah.
And she, I told her that, and I guess she actually confronted him. She was like, "Why are you clucking at blind passengers?" And he was like, "What I did?" And
I'll admit that night when I walked out, my jaw did hit the floor when he was going. Here, come here. I was like,
yeah, I couldn't believe
You didn't say anything to him?
No, because I was just like looking like, oh, whoa.
Well, because you're stunned. We
both were.
It was like, no.
You are not calling him like a dog.
Shit, I don't like that in person, and I mean, I can only imagine how you feel about that shit.
Well, you know what? But I love how they'll hide behind like what the guy did today. Well, they tell us we need to do this.
Bullshit.
It's like bullshit. That's your fucking personal, stupid, fucking preconceived notion. So yeah, next week I will probably have a lot of stories to tell you guys.
Can't wait.
About paratransit, and I'm sure Humvee's gonna love it.
I'm actually dying to hear this.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
And then I can't wait to hear the stories you're going to tell about the other company.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some of those too. I'm sure. We'll see
I'm
how they
positive.
Because and I told Shatana, you know who that was texting me last night? It was the girl Shatana that I ride in with sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was the other guy that was Joe that I was riding with last night.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, who's sending me a fucking text? Because they said, hey, here's the number to that United Riders. And I'm thinking, well, thanks, but Humvee already sent that to me.
You see, there's a couple good things that came out of ITN, no?
Well,
your rides were always, we could count on them.
Well, yeah. Never got SMJ.
Me and Danielle got together.
Well, yeah, there's more than that.
Yeah,
there's a lot
that's
of
all.
good shit.
That's it.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
No, ITN was good, man.
No, they were.
I'm going to miss the old ITN as it was. So...
Hey, at least, the last few months you had your rides done correctly.
Yeah. Well, you know what? For the most part, I got to say, you guys are pretty good. There were moments, but things worked.
Hey, nothing like RTC.
Nothing at all. No. RTC was an adventure, for sure.
It's because RTC's fixed route.
Yeah, and they do the fixed route shit.
They have to go where they're told to go.
But you know what, though?
We go where the fuck we want.
I mean, I don't know. RTC is not horrible. I don't want to paint that picture. They just
Really? Then why did you come in with an SMJ every fucking day almost?
Well, it's the way they train their drivers.
Well, so that makes it horrible.
Or the lack of training. Yeah, the lack of training. Well, you remember, I told you the story about the other day when I took paratransit, and she was training that new driver, and there were 3 of us on the bus, remember? And she was like, okay, we got to walk him in now. And she's like, turn the bus off.
I got this one. You get those ones.
Yeah, I got him. You take them, So, yeah, it's kind of...
Come on, Hazmat drove for him, so that should say it all.
That's, right there. That's, hey. So
she's never met Hazmat. She would probably kill Hazmat.
We got to get Hazmat in here.
Not with her. I don't think it would be a good idea.
It might be fun. It might be fun.
I think it'll be fun too. I think the Humvee will have.
I scared the fucking shit out of him. Remember that one night when
with a Badger?
Badger. Oh my God, did I scare the fucking shit out of him?
Yep, because he brought her around and she used to be an intern.
She was board hopping and she was interning with me for a while, and she had a slight bit of a problem with snorting Xanax.
Yeah,
and
a slight bit of a problem.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Because the one time I'd come in and I had a great paying client, and she kept sneaking into the bathroom. She's I got to go to pee and blah blah blah. And she'd go on for a little bit, and she'd come back in. And one time, she went to the bathroom. I walked in. I was like, thumbs up, everything cool, because we can't talk. And she's like, yeah. So I walked away. I went to do something. I think I went to download something on the computer. I went back in to check again. She passed out face first on the board.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
Man.
And the guy was just like looking at me like she must have been there the whole time, passed out, and I didn't know it. About 10 minutes. Good and yeah, God. So he ended up dropping his show. He was a good payer too, and that fucking pissed me off.
Yeah. Well, that's horrible.
It got to the point where she just had problems on top of problems with that, and then she started not showing up and that. So the one day I said, look, can't come in no more. That's it. Bottom line.
Yeah.
And so what does he do? He starts going out with her.
Yeah, they start dating. So then he brings her to the station.
And I didn't hate her, but I just couldn't. She couldn't work at the station.
So
obviously.
Yeah.
But the fact that he thought, like it was total undermining anything Jerkman said. Well, fuck it, just come to the station anyway.
Now they were going out. It was only 2 weeks after I got rid of her.
Yeah.
2 weeks. We hadn't talked.
It wasn't
because she never even called in the last time. I had to actually tell her stepdad or whoever he was that she couldn't come back anymore. So me and her hadn't even talked at that point. So he would decide to show up with her one night. So we're outside, and I was like, you know what? I said, this is bullshit. I said, he didn't even find out whether it was okay with me, whether you came back in here or not. And me and her were talking. I said, you know what? I said, when we walk back in there, pretend like we are fighting. And she goes, oh, okay. So we walked back in there, and I said, look, I told you not to ever fucking come back to this goddamn fucking station. You know what? I'm going to call the cops. And his jaw just starts hitting the floor. She's like, go ahead and try to do what you think you're going to fucking do. And we're just going off back and forth.
And it was very real.
Yeah, it looked like we were really going
at it. So Hazmat was like, when he tried to do the show, but you could tell he kept thinking like, oh, shit.
Well, yeah, his face, his jaw hit the floor. He just stared like, oh, fuck, they're going to get into it. She's going to have the cops called on her. And so after all that, though, he drove home with her and said, you know what? Now, because at the end we finally let him know. He's like, oh my God, he had holding his heart like, oh, I thought this was, he's all fucked up. But on the way home, he tells her, it's a good thing, Jerkman. I was 2 more minutes. I was ready to punch him in his face.
Yeah,
the fuck you were.
He said I was in the car too.
Oh, you were in there?
Oh, you remember because we were riding home. I told you that. because
Yeah,
we were
you're the one.
coming
Yeah,
home.
you're the one that told me, but I didn't know that you. I forgot you were in a car with him.
Oh yeah, no, he was like, hey man, Jerkman's lucky, man, that he didn't fucking go too crazy there, because I was gonna have to jump in there and fucking.
Just like when he called me a fat fuck and was going to come down and kick my ass
Oh, that was another wonderful.
Hey, I like to punch people
in the throat.
or anywhere.
You came around at the wrong time, really, Humvee.
Right?
Because
Right?
I'll tell you, there would have been a lot of people for you to punch in the throat.
You
back
missed
then.
out on the crazy days of all time.
Oh man, I mean now it's so it's very. You know what I
I
gotta
stole
say?
Motor's car.
I gotta say it's been very tame here at this All Talk Jerkman.
This all talk has been very.
The old place.
Motors. I stole his car. Had a Mexican. Some black guy took off in it. We had this whole fucking thing going on.
Oh yeah, there were some wild fucking stories.
Then we had Nick. Remember pretending, have my ex-wife pretend that she was falling in love with him, and he was just sitting there on this show.
And her black boyfriend.
And her black boyfriend just got out of prison, was coming over to kick his ass, and I'm outside slamming on doors, going, "Yo, motherfucker, I'm coming!" He's like, he's in there fucking squealing and shit.
Well, you know why? Because we pretty much had free reign.
Yeah, I
You
could
know,
do what I wanted.
Do
there.
what the fuck you wanted. You know, nobody really bothered you. Although then they would come later and start threatening you.
Well,
with
depending
shit.
on that got towards the end when the management changed over and everything got kind of.
Oh yeah. Or when I got injured in the fucking hallway.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
hit my nose on that fucking desk.
You were just looking for more benefits.
That's what it was. I was like, you know what? Fuck these people. I'm gonna sue them. I'm gonna walk into some shit.
Yeah.
Put me in the right direction.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was crazy too. Having to go to the hospital that night because I'd fucked my nose up.
Man, poor fucking Motors though. When I took his car and hit it, because he had. I think it was a week earlier. He left his keys sitting out on the steps and forgot about him and went back out and got him. He's like, "Oh man." So his daughter and him, I think his daughter drove that night, and she had the keys with her, and we were outside, and I was smoking. I said, "Hey," I said, "give me the keys." So I took his car and I drove it down, and I hit it behind these two big trucks, and he couldn't see the thing.
God.
And then I took the keys, and I think I had them. I gave them back to her, and I said, I went in the bathroom. I said, "Here," I said, "hold this toilet paper," and she goes, "For what?" I said, "You'll see." So she holds the toilet paper, and at the time they had this, what was his name, Eddie. That was the he was
janitor
he was
guy.
a janitor, Eddie. Yeah, he was a little Mexican guy, and he was sitting outside. I said, "There's going to be a guy coming out here and asking where his car is." I said, "Tell him that the keys were sitting there, and the black man come back and picked up his keys and took off in his car."
Of course, because it had to be a black man.
Yeah,
because that would
that would right. So we're going through the thing, and I forget what it was. Oh, we went outside. Wasn't it for a cigarette break?
Yeah.
And he's like looking, going, Where's my car? And then as I cued him, he goes, "Oh yeah." He said, "That was your car?" He said, "Some black guy just come by and picked up the keys and took off." And he's like, "Oh!" It starts yelling out his fucking serial number or his what the hell was it? His license plate number.
Well, we went back on the air for some reason.
No, he would come walking in. Remember, he kept walking in,
But he
repeating
did it
his
over
number
the air.
over and over and over
And
again.
he didn't give a fuck because we were on the air.
Yeah.
Because I remember Bentley got me going, and you guys were outside smoking because you figured, okay, well, Bentley will get him going so he can at least start the show off. So I'm talking about something, and he comes running in. He's like, "Call 911. License plate number 467, whatever the fuck it was." And we're like,
And at that time, his daughter was standing there and said, "Now, hand him the toilet paper."
and she's like, "Daddy, here's
Did you
the toilet
shit yourself?
paper 'cause you're gonna shit yourself when you realize we're fucking with you." Yeah, that was an evil fucking trick, man. You guys played on
I've
his
done some
worst
nasty
fear,
stuff
man.
to people.
Yeah, you guys played on some of his worst fears. Or
Well,
just-
I knew his car was his biggest one.
Oh yeah. Well, there was a lot of shit.
Well, that time too, we made him believe. First, it started out as a trick against you, and then ended up as
Well, I
reversed
heard
it as a
you
trick
fuckers
against
laughing.
him. Yeah,
I heard you guys laughing, so I'm like, "Oh, are you trying to fuck?"
because
with
you
me?
know how much of a hypochondriac he is. We were going to make him believe that he had a disease.
Well, what it was
me and Motors going to make him, but then he heard me and Motors because Motors talked too loud.
Well, he laughed,
and
is
he
what he
heard him
did.
laughing. So Max knew it was a trick. So Max came out to me and said, "You know what?" I said, "Let's reverse this on Motors now." So the joke that Motors started with me, I reversed back on him.
Oh, and I did this whole fake puking thing, and it was.
He went in the bathroom. We lined up all these waters before we got in there, so he could go and just dump them in and go. And hear the shit hitting the water.
Oh yeah.
Motors was like got this real worried look on his face.
Well, you heard him stop. You know, he was trying to be nonchalant, but you knew.
Yeah, because we started up and it's like, because we were supposed to start up, me and Motors going, "Wow, you don't look so good, Max," and trying to trick him into thinking he wasn't feeling good, and he had red spots all over his forehead, right?
Yeah.
So Motors gets on, he's like, "Oh, Max, you don't look good." He starts giggling a little bit. And then, but now Brett's, I'm like, played up like you really are. So Brett goes, yeah. He goes, I really don't feel that well. And I was like, wow, you got these little red dots and Motors going, you know. And then Brett's going, wow, he's acting like he's really sick. He's running into the bathroom.
I was like, hold on, I got to go. Motors, you take off.
And then I'm watching Motors. He's sitting there. He's going, he's got this real weird look on his face. And he's talking. All of a sudden you hear Max go, I hear the water hitting the commode, and he just stopped doing the show, and he's like looking. Now V had no clue we were doing this, so she really thought he was sick, and she's going, "Oh my God, you better get him to the hospital," because he just kept pouring water after water in the toilet.
I just kept doing it. I just kept. She's like, "He could really be sick. You guys better get him to a hospital."
Wow.
So yeah, we had some fun adventures at All Talk.
Yeah, there was
the
some
old
different
All Talk
times back there.
So. You know, nothing ever stays the same, man. Old All Talk.
I don't fuck with enough people down here. That's what the problem is.
Well, but there's something inhibiting that for some reason.
Yes, maybe this goddamn goblin in this place.
Maybe it's you guys are too corp down here. It's maybe he's a Corprana ghost. You think?
Could be.
That's why he hates us so much. He's.
I think he hates you because he said Brett.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I know he hates.
Creepy too.
But he hates us both.
Now he likes me now.
Oh, he likes you now?
I made a pact with him. I said, just ass rape you later.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, we were fucking with him the other night. I was like, hey, you fucker ghost, we're not going anywhere or something like that.
Oh, I've been hearing it. As a matter of fact, on Jeremy's show, if you go back and listen to his show this Tuesday, you'll hear it in the background. It was on there again.
What did he say?
We couldn't make out what it said, but you heard the noise, and he's going, what was that? I'm like, I don't know. He goes, oh, okay.
Well, you know, you've had ghosts. I mean, at the other place you had ghosts too.
But it was not like it is here.
They just love you.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Ghosts follow Jerkman he's the ghost whisperer, you know?
Yeah.
He just loves the ghosts. I don't know what it is.
I'm the ghost whisperer.
Yeah, you love them. They love you and you love them. Actually, you said they hate us.
This one doesn't like us, no. This one doesn't like me, and I've heard it doesn't like you.
Yeah, it probably doesn't.
I mean, ask her. She knows it doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What psychics have told you the ghost doesn't like either of us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what?
And weird people.
Well, guess what, ghost? I never gave you a reason not to like me, so eat a dick.
You don't have to give a reason.
Yeah.
They just don't like you.
Okay. Well, you know what? It should.
They really don't like him.
They really don't like Jerkman?
No.
No.
I wonder why. I mean,
I don't know.
Well, they may have good reason.
Really?
Yeah.
What would that be?
I don't know.
He's got like rage towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? So,
Yeah.
So, like, severe hatred towards Jerkman.
Yeah, it's a rage.
Maybe I remind him of somebody that fucked his wife when he was alive or something. I don't know.
Could be.
How do you know it's a he?
Because I know it's a he.
We're thinking it's a man. It might be a man. I don't know.
No, it is.
No, it's a man.
But it just doesn't like me because I'm Jerkman's friend, or what's the?
No, it just doesn't like
It
you
just
because
doesn't
you're
like
fucking
you.
gay and you get coupons at Leaded Lobster.
Oh, yeah. Well, you want to go next time? I'll take it. Anyway, bitches, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm Humvee.
I'm GJ, that ghost hates my motherfucking guts jerky.
Yeah, and that's the story there, bitches. See ya.
Is that